Welcome to week 3. I have my 58 degree. What do you have? 60? Okay, I like 58. What do you have? 56. So we're going to be pitching the ball today, which means the ball's going to be airborne or high. This is always for a shot. As you can imagine, when you get behind a bunker and you've got to go over the bunker, you've got to land the ball soft so that way it doesn't run over the green. For those of you that have a pitching wedge, it's going to be a little bit more difficult and challenging to get the ball up in the air and still have it land and stop before it goes running past the hole. So the more loft you have in your hand, the softer you can drop the ball over your obstacle. Let's say obstacle here, or over a tree, or over a lake, or something like that. Or over just a long span of rough when the flag is cut very, very close to the hole. So we pitch the ball at those times. Last week we talked about chipping when we'd run the ball and hit it low. So for this, we built a little bit of a pole here to hit it over today. And normally with chipping, we would put it super, super low. So last week we were chipping under the trash can with the hockey stick. So this week we're going to hit over the pole. And so the biggest thing is ball position. And that's really determined for me by lie. How does the ball lie in the grass? So if I'm sitting in the rough and I have a really crummy lie, I can't play the ball position really very far forward because I'll hit up on the ball too much and then I won't get the ball up in the air. Also, I'll have a tendency to sometimes hit behind it and it won't go anywhere. So I often, with the bad lie, will play it back in my stance a little bit or a little bit more in the middle. So that's always how the ball sits in the grass. That's the first thing that I look at. If I have a nice lie in the grass, I can do anything I want. I can play it back in my stance and hit it low. I could put it in the middle of my stance and hit it kind of medium trajectory. Or I could play it high, forward in my stance and hit it very, very high. Like everybody know what a flop shot is? Okay, so that's what we'd be doing. I think that Kat is probably the expert of the group in the flop shot, because that's what she hits all the time. She doesn't like to chip the ball real low. She likes to hit the super flop. So when we pitch the ball, we use our wrists. Last week we chipped the ball and we didn't use wrist. It looks something like this. This week we're going to flop the ball or pitch it, so we're going to engage the wrist on the backswing, hit down and fall through a little bit. Okay, that's going to make the ball go way up in the air. So the biggest thing that you need to know is how's the lie, okay, first of all. And then from there, if the lie is good, I can play it middle to forward. The more forward you hit it or you play it, the higher it goes. If you play it middle to back, because it's a bad lie, it's going to go a little lower. So you have to plan on the ball running a little bit more. Anybody have any questions? Okay, great. Today what we're going to do, we're going to play bags. Okay, we're going to have a contest over here. We're going to play bags. So we're going to split up the group. We're going to play bags. We're going to pitch the ball over the pole, and then we're going to go over to the hitting area and hit some balls before you go play. We're going to do 3 rotations, so everybody's going to have a spot to come through.